Not really living up down when the bank fall down. Then the whole of we a get a. And me poor, you rich, but when the poor shit, then the whole of we a get a. And me black, me white, but when something get I.
I'm gonna say big up to the world. You see me? One love, peace. Banana ding ding boing, sting ding banana boing, stand up, ding ding boing, banana ding ding boing, sting ding banana ding ding banana boing. Never feed the children with guns and bullets. You get bullets. Make a way and make a difference in this world. How is it that we can face so much bondage in our lives today? We must love each other, I say. Try to make a living that brothers and sisters can unite as one. Pressure is high to the sky. Yes, you see it. Don't block your mind.
You will be blessed as a Rastafari. I had a family. Food we must eat and clothes we must wear. Never had a bus fare, not a red cent around. I took a walk downtown, a job must be found. A sign said,
help wanted. Long year pretty people need not apply. No one no one nigga no Rastafari.
Long hair freaky people need not apply. No one no old nigga no Rastafari. Long hair freaky people need not apply. No one no old nigga no Rastafari.
Howdy everybody. It sure would be fun for y'all to see what happens trying to get this thing going every week. But I'll tell you what, once it does get going, I always enjoy it and I hope you do too. Thanks for being here once again. Welcome to the Sugar Magnolia Villa at the Trial Club. Another week in paradise for the back page. The main sail for the big ship that is the Rush Hour. ESPN 103.9 FM. In Palm Springs, California, I'm Ol Matty. Great to be with you today or any day. Great to be seen, frankly. Things are moving right along here at the villa. I know I promised you a new backdrop this week. The backdrop is ready, but the internet not reach out dessa. So hang in there with me right here one more time, and cheers. All right. Ryder Cup comments from today. I know everybody's been waiting to hear what I have to say about the Ryder Cup because you know how I feel about the game of golf in general right now. First of all, as a guy who loves golf courses, the golf course is the star this weekend. Sometimes you see people take over, or Tiger Woods or someone like that come along and they just dominate a course or they dominate a competition. This competition is going to be dominated by the golf course itself. Sometimes you see golf courses on television and they don't look as good as they really look when you're standing on them. Having played at Whistling Straits before, I can assure you that it's the other way around. It's fantastic on television and sublime in person. I played there with longtime golf writer Jeff Rude maybe 10, 15 years ago, somewhere in there. And when we drove past the gates, we were greeted by a wall of grass pockmarked with small bunkers mimicking the Pete Dye style bunkering we were about to see on the golf course. Jeff turned to me and famously said, "Look, Matty, you're just passing through the gates and Pete Dye's already trying to get in your head." Whistling Straits got in my head that day, and it's still there. Number 2, the Americans are actually likable this year. Are you kidding me? Tony Finau, Patrick Cantlay, Scotty Scheffler, Xander Schauffele. Yeah, I know Bryson DeChambeau is a big dose of medicine to take, but nothing like the Eddie Haskell show we used to get from Phil Mickelson, or the somewhat dubious character of Patrick Reed. My old drinking buddy Art and I have been laughing ever since the last century about how we'd so much rather go out drinking with the European team than the American team. And that has remained true right up until, well, now. So keep it up, boys. Remain calm, focused, and most of all, cool. Number 3, you know I'm not going to let this go. We are getting outsung by a handful of Europeans who live in the United States full time. COVID's still a keep, you know. And that's why there's no Europeans traveling to this year's event, yet we are still getting outsung, outthought, outcreated, and outcooled by the tiny European contingent that's there. All we've got so far, of course, is USA, USA, while a handful of Euros have a song for every one of their players. Come on, Wisconsin. Come on, United States. We can and must do better. Y'all have 2 days left to change our history on crowd behavior.
Hello. Give me love, my girl. Love it when you give it up, my girl. Why now you bubble up, my girl? Yeah, can't be replaced, so you wind up your waist. Just give me love, my girl. Bubble cause you fit it up, my girl. Wheel it and pull it up, my girl. Yeah, wind up your waist cause you can't be replaced.
All right. You know, all of this video presentation stuff every day, it started because of the pandemic. Otherwise, I'd still be in the desert, still broadcasting daily, still be in the studio, probably broadcasting with Uncle Judd still. We've been through a lot since March 2020. Some things we went through together live on the air. But now we're here. We're at this point. And for me, at this point, I'm just going to boost, I'm going to mask, and hope natural selection takes its course. Tired of trying to talk vaccination sense to people who have 1 million vaccines in them already and for some reason don't want to take this one. At some point, you just have to admit that those people who are out there doing what they think is right, or doing their research, or have made personal decisions to allow their natural immunity be their defense against COVID, they're really just anti-expertise. While they might believe they are after a week of researching on Facebook, they do not know more than the scientists and biologists about how infectious diseases work, and furthermore, what they do to the body when viruses get inside them, or how to generate an effective vaccine. That's what scientists and biologists do. They're trained for it, went to school to study it, then went to work doing it professionally. I'm sending out positive vibes to the healthcare community, which is probably a minimum 4 months ahead of me where this sentiment is concerned. Having worked in a hospital through college, I can only imagine what it's been like. To survive the first wave and be a hero. To watch the second wave with disbelief, and watching the third wave while a handful of your coworkers won't vaccinate, and dying people are telling you they still don't believe it's COVID that's killing them right up until they die. Not to mention treating those that have ingested Clorox, betadine, or any other number of dangerous chemicals since the pandemic began, and they did their own research. Let's try this one more time with feeling. Vaccinate. It works. It's been proven. We've all done it. We've all had it for 5 or 6 months now. If someone is not on board at this point, that someone is just being hard-headed for whatever reason. But let me tell those folks, as their friend and countryman, y'all are being hard-headed. And as far as positions go, it's not a friend winner, a country builder, or an economy stimulator. It's hard-headed and dangerous. There we go. Another one bites the dust. It's been your Friday afternoon indulgence live from the Sugar Magnolia Villa at the Trial Club. You know it as the back page. The 396 cubic inch engine in the 69 Chevelle. That is the Rush Hour, ESPN 103.9 FM in beautiful Palm Springs, California. I'll see you soon. I'm Ol Matty. Come see me next week at the same bat time and same bat channel. Thanks for being here this week, by the way. And of course, come on, you Spurs.
My girl, love it when you beat it up. My girl, why now you bubble up? My girl, yeah, can't be replaced. So you wind up your waist, just give me love. My girl, bubble cause you pick it up. My girl, wheel it and pull it up. My girl, yeah, wind up your waist cause you can't be replaced.
Girl, you got the good wine. Girl, you wine.
Now walk and talk to me, tear that. Full of cocky, not clear chat. Swear on the Bible, say anything you do me, I go keep it. Some boys love talk about leakage. I'm a trick, you know what's on the beat it. Girl, pussy, I'm a secret. And she said, I keep my G, my one thing, it's only in my taxi. That's fun with me. 2 a week together, what a party. Straight naked in the party, where you hold them in my party. And since your mother chop it off, like it's just making hotter. She give me love in proper like a sucker, jump in hotter. She said, if I can't be replaced, so you wind up your waist, just give me love. My girl, bubble cause you pick it up. My girl, wheel it and pull it up. My girl, yeah, wind up your waist cause you can't be replaced.
Girl, you got the good wine. Girl, you wine with the rhythm in a good time. Girl, you coming like you have a double waistline. How you coming like you're born with 3 spine. That's right, me have to give it to you 3 times. Girl, you come again, you know me have to rewind. And a girl, they would never get me no time. Cause every time me see you, me no see a showtime. Them a go, them a go, them a go there. Them a go, them a go, them a go there. No.
Just so them may not do something, but them never supposed to. Them feel them good. But the 10 girl no do nothing. Elders say I yard very sick, them cannot do nothing. Warm to the youth, them with the style. Warm to the jerk, man. When you feel like a one, when we frost in the garrison. One with the fake numbers, no one be here. How you want to scare? People life you want to steer. One with the fake numbers, no one be here. All over can get crushed out, me no cater. Move with the fake numbers, no one be here. How you want to scare? People life you want to steer. One with the fake numbers, no one be here.
non-stop. After we fuck, she said general, we make you want to beat it up. And you give me gal back where your knees meet the dirt. Cut out me a cup, and it's all me shot. Oh God, compare out to the same thing, what that thing go draws a G-string. Tell us him have dumb sing. Push it, make she feel it. No Victoria, no secret. Gear the back, no make she kneel it. The back, no cut, no when she feel it. Well, I know him again, no mind. Me make she feel electrified. I know visa make she fly. And me if you walk, she will testify. I know him again, no mind. Why you don't find visa make a cry? She come feel again today. With the trouble road like so she wanna to fight. I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. Feel like it's sliding it. My pussy not, girl, me signing it. Over,
Yo, you see him boat, you know, country youth. A big up for the clockwork rhythm, you know. Yeah, man.
Your body large and your back, you feel large. And you told me one mind, me is gone.
Yo, this is the boat and representing for dancehall. We love come again.
Bounce on it, move on it, girl, if you groove on it. You are a beautiful human. I love your sense of humor. It's fun to be
Can you pump,